All right, welcome back to Verse of the Day. Today's Verse of the Day is John 8, verse 58. This is a very powerful verse about the deity of Christ as God. I'm reading from the Life Application Study Bible, NIV. John 8:58. Very truly I tell you, Jesus answered, before Abraham was, I am. Continues on, verse 59. At this they picked up stones to stone him, and Jesus hid himself, looking away from the temple grounds. So a little bit of background on this verse. Jesus in John chapter 8 is debating Pharisees in the temple courts, and he is debating with them, and they are saying that, hey, we're Abraham's children. How are you going to tell us that we'll be set free if we believe in you? We've always been free. And Jesus is like, no, you're a slave to sin, and all this kind of thing. They're debating, they're going back and forth, and Jesus is like, well, if you were Abraham's children, truly you would believe in me like Abraham would, and Abraham did. And he's very clearly saying, before Abraham was, I am. I am, I believe, it's the Hebrew is Yahweh, and it's claiming, it's on my shirt, I just know it. So yes, the Hebrew verb Yahweh is I am who I am. So the Jews called God, they didn't call him God, they called him Yahweh. Right there, Jesus is clearly claiming to be God. And there's no confusion there. The Pharisees pick up stones and they stone him for blasphemy. So yes, I believe that God is a Holy Trinity, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. I believe that Jesus Christ is both fully God and fully human. If you're curious as to what I mean by this, I encourage you to delve more deeply into the Bible yourself. John 1, verse 1 and John 1, verse 14 is another verse. There's so many other places in the Bible. Please research it on your own, do your own research. This John 8:58 is a very, very good verse to point out the deity of Christ. Clearly, right there, there's no confusion. He's claiming to be God. I hope that you learned something from this, and I hope that you have a blessed rest of your day. God bless.